Trump's decorating style has taken over the White House once again because the White House has installed a new statue. Christopher Columbus, back on the North Lawn, the same one that was removed during the racial justice protests of 2020, is back on the North Lawn. And Trump has made a huge deal out of it. He does the same thing every Columbus Day, every year, because he loves Columbus, right? He issues a Columbus Day proclamation each and every year, specifically restoring it to Columbus Day instead of the more correct Indigenous Peoples Day. He cares deeply about making a show of this. But based on all available evidence, he does not care deeply about Christopher Columbus himself, the actual historical person. What he actually cares very much about is the debate that this statue and Christopher Columbus brings to our culture war. And this isn't because of anything Columbus did or didn't do, it's his playbook. Trump's playbook. The Epstein files remain blocked. Iran war draining $1 billion a day, and airports have hours-long security lines. Our economy in shambles, gas prices surging, and the Supreme Court is thinking about stripping voting rights away from millions of Americans. And we're doing a statue. We're doing a statue because a statue makes a very specific audience feel like they're winning a culture battle that never existed. But the mainstream media will still cover it as a controversy, and that controversy will dominate the conversation for a news cycle, which is 2 or 3 days of not talking about Epstein or not talking about gas prices. And by the way, Christopher Columbus, who Trump is defending as a symbol of heritage and Italian-American identity, was a monster. Per the historical record, he enslaved indigenous people. He personally ordered mutilations as punishment. He was arrested by the Spanish crown for his own brutality and returned to Spain in chains. And his arrival initiated the genocide of millions of people across the Americas when he got here. None of that's contested. That is history, and it's not revisionist history. It's documented record kept by the people who sent him here to America. Trump, meanwhile, has not been challenged about any of it. And he wouldn't be able to answer for it if he were. I mean, think about this. In his proclamation late last year, Trump said, outrageously in recent years, Christopher Columbus has been a prime target of a vicious and merciless campaign to erase our history, slander our heroes, and attack our heritage. Before our very eyes, left-wing radicals toppled his statues, vandalized his monuments, tarnished his character, and sought to exile him from our public spaces. Under my leadership, those days are finally over, and our nation will now abide by a simple truth. Christopher Columbus was a true American hero, and every citizen is eternally indebted to his relentless determination. Think about that. He called him a true American hero. He wasn't American, and he certainly wasn't a hero. A slave-owning foreigner that tortured people. I mean, I guess maybe if you do look at the history of America, maybe that is America. But again, that's not the point of the statue or the debate. The point of the statue is the fight. The point of Columbus Day is the fight about Columbus Day. The point of every single one of these culture war moments is to keep a specific part of the electorate angry about the right things, and not the things that are actually happening to our country. It's a magic trick. The hand waving is the statue, but not the hand that is robbing you blind. I've got all of this and more. Hit the notification icon. That way you will be notified every time we do another story.
They called it closed, filed away, forgotten. But some truths don't stay buried. Time doesn't erase guilt. A reckoning is always just around the corner. A death in Arcadia. Justice has a long memory.